Good day, folks. Welcome to Week 2, Introduction to Finance, Finance 311, Summer 2021. What should you be working on this week? Well, there's a few things. One, we have a quiz on Tuesday, June 1st. Application project is due June 4th. And there is an ongoing current events presentation. So there's a lot to be doing this week. The quiz on June 1st will be available from 12:01 a.m. through 11:59 p.m. You need to start it by 11:59. Now, if you're a night person, you might want to work on it a little bit later. But it's also available in the morning if you're a morning person. Once you start, you do need to finish, though. You can't go in and out. Allow yourself at least 2 to 3 hours to complete. It shouldn't take you that long, but I'd rather have you anticipate a longer time and not be pressured as it gets towards the end of the day. Depth and specificity are key. Avoid generalities and platitudes. I know what definitions are. Don't give me the definition. What does it say? What does it mean? What does it matter? Key thoughts to go. It's worth 12 points of your grade, so consider the depth of the question. So if there's a 5-point question, you don't want to just use 5 words. That just won't cut it. So think about the depth of the question and how your response is as you review your work. And it is important for you to review your work, because sometimes when you review your work, you realize what mistakes you made. Just like when you go to look at the actual slides, you're going to find that I caught this little goober here of the 12th. It's really June 1st, and I fixed it in the slides. The quiz focuses on application and meaning of key topics. They'll cover Module 1. Questions will be primarily short answers. You can, of course, submit an audio or video response instead of a written response. That's fine, too. So we got the quiz, which is June 1st. Now, what we have is our current event assignment. The purpose is for you is to gain a better understanding of course material by seeing the application to what's happening today in 2021. There's 2 components, the article review and presentation, and participations in real time. Now, when you're focusing on this presentation, I want to go back. You're going to hear me say this week after week, but I think it's important. What does it say? What does it mean? And what does it matter? So when you're preparing your presentation, I encourage you to talk between you and your partner, talk about what it is. Then we're going to go through this 3-step process. First, you're going to tell us what's a summary. What's going on? What does the text say? Then, what does it mean? This is about interpretation. Then, we have matter. Why does it matter? What are the implications? Why does it matter to me or others? Why is this important? What is the significance? So say, mean, matter. So this is the easy part. This gets harder and this is harder, but we really need to understand why it matters. So what's the process? Well, if you have not yet done so, get a partner and email me the names. I send you an article. You and your partner review it. Prepare a 10 to 15 minute presentation discussion. Note that it's not just a presentation, it's a discussion. We'll be talking about it in real time. And we need to want to go deeper. So the questions aren't going to be gotcha questions, but how can we go deeper and learn? So again, what's the article saying is the shorter point. What are the key issues of points? How it will affect people? How will it change the way things are done? How will it impact you? Again, what does it say? What does it mean? And why does it matter within the context of finance? You can use PowerPoint, Prezi, or something similar. It doesn't matter to me. And we'll do that live time. The time for us to review, I'm very flexible. I think we ought to try to get them done as soon as we can at different times. I'm also teaching financial statement analysis, and as part of that, you are invited to join us for those too, as just to have more events to attend. And when we look at this, you have to participate, do your own, and participate in 4 others. It's worth 6% of your grade. And again, it needs to be completed by June 30th. This week, we actually have 2 coming up, June 3rd at 8 a.m., June 3rd at 1 p.m. And all you have to do is click here. Application project 1, due no later than June 4th, 11:59. You really need to watch the instructional video. It tells you what to do, what's required, how to do it. Look at some of the samples that are out there. It's worth 11 points. You need to do a voice or video discussion to make it better. You can talk and explain better. Again, don't tell me what the definition is. Think critically, go deeper. Make assumptions. If you have an assumption, that's fine, but state what it is. You may need to do more research. Think in different ways. If you're working on a company, each company has an investor presentation, an investor relations area. Call them up, ask them, tell them you're working on a project, looking at this company, and here's a question you have. Stop and think. Don't just write stuff down, okay? Review what you've done. Ask yourself, what does it say, mean, or matter? So that gives us what needs to be done for Project 1. Now, some folks want a little help on how to plan for stuff. Well, let's do it this way. We have an application Project 2. Before you can complete Project 2, you need to make sure that you have completed what modules need to be completed before application Project 2. Module 3 and 4. So you need to do them before you can move on to Project 2. If I look at Project 3, you need to take a look at Module 6 and 7. Quiz 2 will be on Module 2, 3, and 4. Quiz 3 will be on Module 5, 6, and 7. Remember, some stuff does keep coming together. If you do have any questions, it is important for you to ask them. We'll make sure that they get answered, because we do want you to be successful in this course. So if you have any questions, let me know.